I just noticed the music doesn't loop properly. Whatever, I won't use that again. Um, anyway, I am back. I hope everyone is good. I'll have to fix the mic issue after stream. There's two thoughts I have to what's going on. And the second one is, oh god, the mic is broken. But the first thought is, it might be software. Like, it's straight up USB, so it shouldn't be having this problem, but it may be getting interference. It could have... Who the hell knows? Sir Sardo. Wow, Sue Sardo. That's her name, Sue Sardo. Sue Sarto. Apparently she left, yeah. It's the kitty! We have a kitty! I'm so glad that we have Wagaha here. Are you even allowed to have a cat inside the courtroom? Actually, wait, what am I asking? We had an omnibus inside of the courtroom. Oh my god, it meows, and it makes the best meow. And, well, we lost the cat. She brought a newspaper. I prefer the bad news. Let's do the bad news. Yeah, okay, I'm on the same page. No, I'd rather hear the good, because it at least calms me down from hearing the bad. I don't know. Okay. I guess you would have to go to I guess you would go to Dover to make an international trip then as well. That would make perfect sense. Okay. Wow, she's like trying not to swear on us. Gina, you're now famous. Gina does have a good aesthetic. I will agree with you on that there. Like I was commenting, I think it was on Friday, that hat is a hat that Liz Star would wear. Like, 100% Liz would wear that. That weird little sound that you hear, like, what's supposed to be, I think, bird chirping. Um, to me, it um, is very weird considering the era that this game takes place in. classified secrets may have... Yeah, that's the story I'm more interested in. Interesting. Oh god, did they... When messages were being sent over telegraph lines... Because that's how, obviously, that's how they would have been doing this, but when messages were being sent over telegraph lines, what ciphers would they have been using? Like... I wonder if it would have been like... It might have been a Visionaire cipher. Yeah, diplomatic cables is what I'm thinking about here. Because obviously, like, the way that you did encryption in the 1880s would be rather trivial to break these days, but I'm thinking like a Visionaire cipher would be a way of an acceptable way to do transmissions. But I'm not 100% certain about this. There's nothing else in the newspaper. There's no fish and chips in it either. If you're interested in the cipher that how it works is that it's like a Caesar cipher, but it does like like how do I explain this in the most plain way possible? Like it's a glorified Caesar cipher, but it's like it relies on a table, and it's not like you can just simply do Rot 13 and then move everything over. There's actually an entire process. So like it's not like you can just run a standard Caesar cipher decoder over and you'll get your answer. You actually have to use a table alongside it. And there's like you'd have like you'd have like a device with you. what's the term for it? Like, let me pull it up on Wikipedia. There's like a thing, like a slide rule. That's what it would be. It would be a slide rule you would use with it. It's trivial to break these days, but back then it would have required quite a bit of work. Like, there were techniques to break those messages. You get the free fish and chips, or the free newspaper with the fish and chips. The only downside, though, is that's yesterday's news, which is, oddly enough, a kitty litter brand. Alright, we got Lord Von Zeeks on our left there. We got Santa Claus presiding over the trial. We got Gina, who doesn't like anyone, in the defendant stand. Bruno is ready. We also have Iris with us. Interesting, yeah. Why are you back? We should have just brought the Canadian judge in from Ace Attorney. He would have known no better in this situation. Oh dear, that's a good point there. I guess I'll throw that out there. If I get 1,000 followers, I'll play the Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law game, or whatever the hell it's called, on the Wii. Jesus. Yeah, he did just say that. Is Iris being Captain Obvious? Probably. Yeah, his racism is being dialed up just a little bit. It's like, I like being considered a ghoul. Ooh, we have some fascinating people on the stand. We got, oh boy. Okay, so this is, she's back. Oh boy, you're gonna be fun, aren't you? You're gonna be a great deal of fun. Why are you a doctor? Ah, she now uses a telegraph. Hey, it's that Russian revolutionary. Hey, wait. He doesn't seem like he's from this country. Why is he on the stand? Or rather, excuse me, why is he a juror? Isn't he Russian? Technically speaking, if the number 7 keeps consistently coming up, that may still be random. Technically speaking. Like, if I keep spamming out the number 7 just from my random number generator, prove to me that that's not a random number. I'm doing my best, Tokyo. I hope you are too. He was basically shot, like, into the back of his back at point blank. Like, you can see that from the image. Like, the gun was pointed right at his back. Like, that photo tells you, like, the gun was directly pressing on him. There's no way that, it was anything else. Okay, so, like, RNGs are really complicated, and I won't get into it on this stream, but, like, it really shouldn't be coming up as nonstop 7 or nonstop 4 all the time. But in the grand scheme of things, it's entirely possible for, like, 1,000 years in your random number generator just spit out the same value and then eventually change. Like, there's nothing to say that that shouldn't happen. Realistically, you don't want it to, but there's nothing to say that it can't. Like, I would hate that, or if my random number generator, like, was somehow spitting that out all the time, it would suck ass all of a sudden. Why was she lying on the floor, though? She has such nice hair for someone who is, living on the street or living impoverished. Nothing like saying that she is guilty right off the bat. I love classism. Classism is such a great thing. Friend. Oh, we've upgraded. We've upgraded. There were witnesses. I want to know more about this. God, this music slaps. He has. This is such good music. There's not a bad track in this game. I wonder where the cape went. Probably into the same space as all the bottles he's about to chuck. Oh, look at all the witnesses. We got Chips. And the two men that look suspiciously like the baddies that were there that night. Really funny how that happens. We got a pear and we got an apple. Fun fact, last year I discovered I was allergic to apples. And now I cannot eat apples, at least not raw. Yeah, it was a very obnoxious discovery. It's related to my other food allergies. It just developed on its own. What is with their fucking eyes, though? Jesus, this is some thick Cockney they're speaking in. That's some thick Cockney. Like, you think that Gina is speaking with quite an accent, then there's these two. Holy crap. Yeah, Gregson has to be able to fund his fish and chips somehow. He's above these two. I like how we're, like, questioning the legitimacy of these witnesses. And yet the classism for these two is not coming up. Oh dear. Do they have their own... They have their own dance move? Oh my god, they have a dance move. Yep, it's a totally above board trial, don't worry about it. Uh-huh. Nothing is simple in this game, Judge. Why is Santa Claus so inept? I like how we just have a kid in the courtroom, by the way. She's gonna be basically... It's moonlighting, got it. I find it a little bit unsettling that she's my assistant. Alright, well, let's see what these blokes have to say.
Hold it!
Sulky, I love that name. The old mucker. I'm loving the way that these two speak. Yeah, I don't blame Gregson for being like this. Oh, you know what? If Old Bag existed, she would call him Greggy Poo. His name is now Greggy Poo to me.
Objection!
I know it's cursed, but you know it's true. It's very cursed, I agree, but it's true. Just because it's cursed, it does not mean it's not true.
Hold it!
God does move in mysterious ways. You ever seen God on the dance floor? Let me tell ya. But like how the slider thing is moving up and down based on the height of the characters. This is so funny to see. I can't unsee this. Yes, I'm so glad that you're gonna cite
Hold it!
the killers and aka Brandon Flowers. Which actually I believe is not where that line comes from, but it's where most people would hear it from, I imagine. Yeah, I just leave guns loaded on the counter all the time. It's perfectly okay. Yeah, there's only one bullet in it. For some reason. What, Brandon Flowers? No, he's fine. As far as I know. We've had a lot of milkshake ducks over the past few years, haven't we? See what was what, but the door was locked from the... God.
Hold it!
Well, based on what we... You know what was rather troubling is that there should be another weapon. These two should have a weapon because there's a bullet in the calendar, right? Yeah, why did you open the door? I'm so glad we have scienced this one out there, Vanseeks. To be honest, I think it's perfectly reasonable to run away from when you hear a gunshot. Like, seriously, would you want to be anywhere near a wild gunshot? I certainly wouldn't.
Hold it!
I hate their masks so much. Yeah, nothing ever happened. All of a sudden you saw a murder and you left. Yeah, did you not run into anyone else? It seems rather weird. You seem really familiar to me. Well, yeah, we have a man in hospital at the moment, or he should be in hospital, I presume. Assault against a himbo is still a crime, okay? If you assault a himbo, it is still a crime. Assault with a deadly weapon against a himbo is still assault with a deadly weapon. I wouldn't put greatest. Like, he's great at being perceived as great. Right?
Objection!
I don't need evidence. You do need evidence. You do need evidence, buddy. Do we not have... See, we have evidence of a bullet right there. Hmm. What did they say again? Oh, I know.
Take that!
Do we get to introduce this? No, we're not gonna trust the police on this one. It's gonna be the calendar.
Take that!
Yeah, precisely. That's a bullet hole with a bullet in it. I'm rather surprised, though, that that bullet is really intact for what it's doing. Like where it is right now, it doesn't make any sense that the bullet is, like, in one piece. Like, it should be, like... It should be not as cylindrical as it is right there. Alright, let's see how Van Zeeks turns into a piss baby. This sounds like a trap. Sounds like a trap. Ah, there we go. He's being a piss baby now. Hallowed chalice. He was very happy with that chalice. It was very hallowed to him. But it was time to send it back to its home planet. The fact that it breaks, but it doesn't break the gas lanterns there, really makes this troubling. I don't think that's the outcome there, buddy, but let's play this game. They're like so happy to congratulate themselves. So happy to congratulate themselves. What, is he gonna accuse Herlock? Oh, we get to bring back this camera. Oh, we get to talk about security cameras. Well, if the break-in lasted... Like, it's a little bit weird to say that this is going to be useful. And they're in color with lots of lighting. Really, really, really good technology for the 1880s. It's a clock, apparently. See, the thing is I could buy a clock doing that in the 1880s But having that picture quality is completely improbable. Like, the level of print capability we had back then was nowhere near that capable. And the Himbo is not that scientifically capable. Let's just be real here. Iris, maybe, but I still don't think that she would have the processing ability, or not the processing, but like the chemical processing abilities to pull off such a stunt. But that's the thing, that makes no sense. That photo makes no sense. Yeah, like, accurate color photography... Like, color photography did exist prior to the 20th century, but not to the level that you would get this level of clarity. Yeah, I was looking at that too, and I was like, your finger's in the wrong spot, Gina. It should be outside of the trigger. I like how the witness is standing on a box. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Garadeb. No, it's not Mr. Foreman, it's Mr. Garadeb. In 1880... Okay, so we can now know we actually have a year in this game, 1880. The timing is wrong on the bottle going down when it makes that sound, and it bugs me. Mr. Garadep wants to just get this over and done with. He wants to sink Ryu. Oh, I hate him. You know what he reminds me of? Who was the person that went on about wanting a hamburger? Mr. Magoo. Mr. Magoo, that's what he reminds me of. He wants to go home to his really disgusting tea. The tea that he uses
Guilty.
for...
Guilty.
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 Autochrome plates were until 1907, so there you go. Oh, we get to do this fun part of the game. I get to go and poke at the jury. Yeah, there's no evidence that she shot him. Like, coerced him? Probably. I'd buy it. I think Ginny would grab the gun and go and threaten him, but I don't think she would have triggered it. Here we go. Alright, Piss Baby, throw that goblet. Or excuse me, chalice. His howled chalice. Alright, let's do this. Stop crossing your fucking eyes, please. I want to know if there's like anything in that sound, like that Morse code sound that's coming out. Like, if somebody were to translate it, what did it actually say? Yeah, because she has poor trigger discipline. It doesn't mean she actually fired the damn gun. I want to take a look at that evidence real quick here. Because we have that photo. Oh, hey, we got a magnifying glass? Wait a second. There's her finger. That's such a... I don't know if that's actually... That looks really strange, doesn't it? Like, I don't think that's really what they're going for, but, like, the way it's drawn, it almost looks... Something is cockeyed about that gun. And you got a little skull there. There's some weirdness about this. Okay, well... Whatever. I know, we don't get to pet it, though. I want to pet the dog portrait.
Hold it!
There's a turn up for the books. Rather turbulent time. Well, like, it was 2 months ago. Are you two getting divorced now? Jesus Christ. Nothing like sweet talking. God, you look way too old for being 46, by the way. Life has been hard with this man. Yeah, he's not biased at all. He doesn't have a axe to grind or anything like that. Yikes. Yikes.
Hold it!
Yeah, we found the poor mom and pop landlord, haven't we? Oh, Jesus. Well, she's into gentrification, isn't she? Honorary Maid of the Capital. Honorary Himbo of the Capital, I agree with. So basically the impression I'm getting from the first two jurors is they're not even paying attention at all. Unlock the Sholm's maid outfit. There are outfits I can actually turn on in this game. I might turn them on if I'm incentivized enough for that when I play this the next game. Yeah, I don't know if what the incentive will be, but I may consider it. That's why I'm saying for the next game, not this game.
Objection!
I don't know. I don't understand why I know you are a fan of stereoscopes. Just wait till he discovers television. Now, he may not live to see it, but, you know.
Hold it!
Oh dear. Oh dear, he lost his watch, I'm sure. His pocket watch. That'd be terrifying to leave a scalpel inside of someone, hey? Oh dear. Hey Skullgun, you're right. It was a scalpel. That is no, that's spicy. That's a spicy item to leave inside of someone. That's a very spicy item to leave inside of someone. That's an extremely spicy item. Oh my god, that is terrifying. Oh, in the abdomen, no less. That's perfect. That's a great place for a scalpel to be left behind. Can't spell manslaughter without laughter. Let me tell you, live, laugh, manslaughter. You just gotta laugh at manslaughter.
Hold it!
Oh, that's even worse, Skullgun. I hope not. Yeah, I guess by this point, transoceanic cables were pretty popular. I am pretty certain that the messages that would go from the United Kingdom to Japan probably would have crossed over North America, likely through either the United States or Canada. I would almost bet on Canada just because Canada was still, by extension, part of the British Empire, although the British North America Act had already been passed by this point, and therefore Canada was a dominion and able to largely conduct its own affairs until 1936 when the Westminster Act was passed. Was it 1936?
Excuse me.
No, it was earlier than... No, when was Westminster Act passed? Like, Canada didn't have full control over its foreign affairs until the 20th century. I know. Yeah, well, Newfoundland became its own dominion, I think, around 1902, I want to say, because Newfoundland was not part of Canadian Confederation. And didn't join Canada until 1948 or 49. The only reason why that happened is because the Dominion of Newfoundland was just incredibly impoverished, and they were better off joining the Dominion of Canada. And then in 1982, Canada ditched all of its ties to the Parliament of Westminster when it adopted the Constitution Act, and that is that. Canada is completely its own country. It was a complicated mess to pass laws in some cases, but the Constitution Act changed that all. We do have... She had some prints. Hey, I'm gonna be right back. I just want to quickly do something. I won't put on break screen. I'll just leave this nice music running. 1 sec. Sorry about that. So do we have any photos? There are photographs from a crime scene you could view through the stereoscope. I think we do have two.
Take that!
But we have a stack of photos. What do you mean? Hold on a sec here.
Hold
I
it!
need to go through this again. I'm pretty certain I screwed up something here. We have a photo that we could. Like, am I supposed to present the crime scene photo because we have multiple copies? But, like... But, like, in order to take a photo and look at it stereoscopically... Also, hold on a sec, we have radio. It wasn't Marconi that did radio. I think that there's a lot of dispute about who actually did it. The first radio transmission from, what was it, Ireland to Newfoundland was it in the 1890s or in the 1900s? Oh my god, this is bugging me. I should know the answer to this.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I gotta do this again. When was the first radio telegraph over the Atlantic? I know it was from Shannon in Ireland to... I think it was actually like... It wasn't St. John's, it was like... Corner Brook? No, it wasn't Corner Brook. Oh, this bugs me. If anyone knows the answer, please tell me what year the wireless telegraph was done across the Atlantic. rather curious to this answer. I was pretty certain it was from Shannon. And somewhere near St. John's. Also, St. John's is not spelled that way, web captioner. If you spell it that way, it's St. John, and that's in New Brunswick. I gotta go through this conversation again. Well... I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna say it might be the photo of Gina. Because there's like a stack of them, right? So there should be multiples of it. Although it doesn't work that way, but I guess. Like, the only one I could think of we could do is maybe this.
Take that!
Anyway, apparently that's the answer. Alright, let's go through this here. Alright, so we should do it with... Alright, so that's the trick. Ahoy hoy. How's it going, Jeff?
Take that!
Well, Mr. Burns answers the phone that way. He answers the phone with ahoy hoy. Emma, I hate that so much. At least it's owo and not uwu. And plus you need a photo that's offset. The whole point of stereoscopic vision is you have two cameras and they're offset. Like, hell, go pull up a 3DS, you'll see it in action. Boy, ooh, god fucking damn it, Emma. I love you to bits, but I'm so mad at you.
Hold it!
So you got a new thing. Oh, okay, so I didn't... Okay, pressing on him again just triggers this again.
Take that!
So we go through this again. Okay, so pressing on it again doesn't really do anything further, but it did change the message. And showing the cat photo doesn't do anything for us.
Take that!
Yeah, that won't be it. Let me do something real quick here. I'm gonna reload. No, let's. I'm gonna go through this again. But I'm gonna see what happens if I present the first ticket. Because I wonder if that requires me to get a piece of evidence. Like, will Van Zeeks offer up another photo from the stack of photos that he has? Yeah, we get to go through this explanation again, I'm sorry. We might trigger it one more time, but I want to try something here. So I think my mistake was showing the crime scene photo. It's going to loop through this. So let me see what happens if I show a photo of the first cat, because it straight up says there's an image on the back, right? Unless I need to do something real quick here. I might need to update this. Has it been updated? That cat, it's a good cat. I would name this cat Artemis. If I had a white cat, I 100% would name him Artemis. Like, I have a Luna, so why don't I have an Artemis, right? Okay, so we gotta go through all this song and dance here. But we don't have to worry about, like... Oh, okay, so, okay, there we go. We're talking about Sailor Moon. Yeah, in Sailor Moon, you have Luna and Artemis plus Diana. Or Diana would be how it would be spelt, but yeah, Luna and Artemis. They have a strange relationship, too, in the anime.
Hold it!
Oh, Runo remembers. By the way, I'm a huge Sailor Moon fan. I can talk endlessly about Sailor Moon lore. That'd be a fun stream to do, just talk about Sailor Moon lore. Like, just play Sailor Moon games and talk about lore. There is a desire on my part to play through the entire Sailor Moon RPG, but it is a very rough game to get through. Jeff, I did name my cat because of her being black and my huge love for Sailor Moon. Another streamer's playing it right now? Hell yeah. Yeah, there's actually a mod you can get for the game that goes really well with the English translation. And it makes the game like 1,000 times more playable. And the game takes place during Sailor Moon S, I believe. Yeah, it takes place during Sailor Moon S. But it's like a side story, so it has like no real bearing on the actual like progression of the Sailor Moon anime or manga or whatever from the 90s. I love springtime, by the way. I really love my allergies. Really love my allergies. When I was in Virginia actually almost a month and a bit ago, my allergies got dialed right up, and then I came back here and they were calm for a while, and now it's back to that level. It sucks ass so hard. Alright, so we went through all the jurors. We don't have any other photos to go through. So let's see let's go through these messages here. All the evidence points the finger of guilt at this young pickpocketine, or pickpocketienne, excuse me. Those brothers are the scum of the earth. They should swing for shooting the great detective. All we need is another shot from a slightly different location, and we could see the scene in 3 dimensions. If I have okay, you're useless to me. Judged by head. I am convinced brothers are innocent. Let's see here. This is tough. This is tough. This is the hardest one I've had so far. Because I don't think I have anything I can present to them. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I think I know what I need to do here. I think I need to pin the maid on this guy here.
Objection!
Yes, okay, got it. The music stopped. I do plan to get a Sailor Moon tattoo at some point. That's on my agenda for... I don't know, I got 2 tattoos I have planned right now. I have 3 really, but 2 that I can do immediately. But tattoos are expensive, and I'm trying to buy a home, and the market sucks, so I don't know. One of my tattoos will be on my spine, and that's not the Sailor Moon one. By the way, if you're watching and you're not a follower of me, please do drop a follow. I am trying to reach 1,000 followers by the end of the year, and I will happily play the Harvey Birdman game on some stream night, probably a Saturday. So if you're watching and you're not following, please do drop a follow, because I really want that incentive to happen. No need to subscribe, just have to hit that follow button. You don't have a house for sale? Asked me in 40 years, yeah. Interest rates are probably going to go up too, so it's going to make buying a home either easier or more difficult for me, depending on how I look at it. Oh, no kidding. Did you keep the original ROM as well? Like, did you just swap it out with an EEPROM? Don't kill the mouse, please. I think that's a mouse, not a rat. The ears are rounded. I do have a couple of physical Sailor Moon cartridges. Like, I have a couple puzzle games and the beat 'em up. Calling on the prosecution in the middle of a summonation of all times. Well, hey, listen, Iris, you're gonna love this girl. I think that this guy loves this kid. Alright, show the 130 photo. Show the 130 photo. Ah, there we go. We got the second photo. Is that in the record already? No, it's not yet. Okay. Here's the other thing. We don't have a date on that photo, right? That's the thing that's a little bit unsettling about this setup. So, like, yeah, cool, we have the clock on there, but is that actually that night? That could have been from the day before, right? Oh, we got at least one innocent vote there, so great. I'd like to speedrun the Sailor Moon RPG if I were to play it through successfully. Like, I have played it... The last time I played it into its entirety, I was 16. So... And I played it, like, non-stop over the course of, like, a spring break. So... It isn't a short game. And that was, like, when the translation of the game wasn't all that great either. Alright, so now we have 2 photos. I want to take a look at them before I talk to this dude. So we have the 2 photos. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I have a couple of that. I actually have the Sailor Moon fighting game for the 3DO, which is actually a decent game, by the way. Okay, so here's... I'm going to point out a few things that I see with the 2 photos here. So the lantern in this shot and then in this shot is different, so that's broken. Let's look at the curtain. The curtain's the same. Actually, hold on a sec here. Hey, what the fuck is going on here? Look at the door. Why does the door look like this? Look, okay, so pay attention to the top of the door. Then we go over to this door, and there's like a cut in it. That skull is talking. It's alive. Don't worry about it. It's fine. The only thing that... What was on the wall? There's some stuff there. So, like, yeah, the door has changed. The lantern has changed. What is going on with that door? Why is the door like that? What is going on here? I don't understand this. Did they cut a hole in the door? Did they cut a hole? Like, there's no fucking way. Did they seriously... Like, I don't even remember... We went inside that pawn shop and had to witness this man and his behavior, to put it lightly. And I never once thought about looking at that door, and now I want to know what that door looked like beforehand, because I never picked up on this. I don't need no stereoscopic vision to figure this stuff out. Alright, let's go through this exercise with this guy.
Hold it!
But, the door, what the hell's going on with this door? We don't need to do this way, but whatever. It's the 1880s, and this is novel, and, novel is sexy. Novel is sexy, not novelist sexy. We do not talk about the novelist that way. Gross. That is so gross. Actually, I didn't need to go all the way this way, but whatever.
Take that!
All right, let's see what we get out of this. Yeah, I only learned how to cross my eyes just yesterday. Never in my life did I attempt until this very day to cross my eyes. Oh, this is so unsettling. Do I have to cross my eyes again? Do I have to cross my eyes again? Please no. I don't want to cross my eyes. Really, please no. Please, I beg of you. Why are we going through this explanation again? I actually enjoyed Magic Eye when I was a kid. Like, that was the hot shit in the 90s, right? And I occasionally would walk into, like, Sears, and I would see, like, these giant Magic Eye things that you'd apparently put up in your living... Oh my god, Iris, sweetie. Um, and yeah. Yeah, there's several. One, well, for two things right off the bat is we have the victim and the suspect. But ignoring that, the lantern is broken and there's a hole in the door. I hope to God I don't have to physically do this. If you all are crossing your eyes as you do that, I commend you, but this is just unpleasant. Yeah, sure. I don't think... I guess you didn't have to do it yourself. Thank you, Van Zeeks, for being the reasonable one. Oh my god, Van Zeeks is being the reasonable one. For once, he's reasonable. Everyone's gonna be cross-eyed, and this is just so weird. This is just so weird. Hey Jeff, if you're still watching, has a 3D image like this ever been used in any court case in history? I hope the answer is no, but my gut feeling is probably. Also, this camera is the same camera. Like, you can't make a stereoscopic image this way. Yeah, because the desk got shifted. You just look at the frickin' lantern and know that somebody got pushed. It's a little bit problematic what he said there, but alright. Yeah. I think the table got knocked. Like, it's quite apparent that the table got knocked. Problematic racism quota they meet? Yeah. Yeah, who? I don't think Gina's capable of moving an entire solid wood table because particle board didn't I don't think particle board existed at all at this moment in history. Or at least it wasn't commonplace. Who was responsible? Let's save here. Yeah, I feel like that's a game over right there. I want to say that Windy Bag did this. But why? Did he get pushed into this? Let's accuse Iris. She's totally capable. 1887? Did that actually happen? Did they use a stereoscopic image for a court case in 1887? Oh, particle board. Oh, particle board. Okay, that makes more sense. Sorry. Yes. Okay. Yeah, but this table probably wasn't made of particle board then.
Take that!
No, that was the wrong answer. That was the wrong answer. Yeah, I'm curious. I want to say that...
Take that!
Yeah, the testimony was completely true. Yep, absolutely. I was thinking that Windy Bank got shoved into the table, but okay, I guess... Stop hurting the mouse, please. This is really troubling to watch. Jeff is looking on LexisNexis as we speak. Yeah, I figured he would be looking on LexisNexis. Yeah, but here's the thing. This is the problem I'm bothered with. Why is there a cut in the frickin' door? Why is there a cut in the door? That's the thing I want to know about. Like, I agree, yes, these brothers are up to no good, but... Why was the door moved? Or, sorry, like, changed? Like, I'm not out to lunch on this, like, unless it's a graphical error on the game's part, which is entirely possible, considering we've had sequence breaks and, some anachronisms, as... Jesus Christ! He just head desks to make his verdict. Good lord. I bet you this man would have a 3D TV if this was the 2010s. Okay, so that's not quite it, Jeff. It's more like if it's indecent. Well, we got a majority of the jury to agree with us, finally. They weren't examined as evidence. Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it, that's for sure. Ooh, bare ankles? Wow, that's like super spicy. I don't have any bare ankles to show today. He's gonna chuck that thing, isn't he? Is he gonna chuck the thing? Come on, chuck the thing. Oh, he's not being a piss baby. I'm gonna take a little bit of a longer break here. I really need to eat something. Like it's past lunchtime. I'm just gonna put this on break. I'm gonna be as quick as I can. I'm just gonna make a sandwich. I'm gonna change the music before I switch over because I noticed that the music is looping in a funny way. And that's not pleasant. Who wants to hear that? So give me one sec here while I do that. So let's go into studio mode. And I'll fix that, and then we'll fix that real quick. Where is the music for this? It is under here. Where is it? Ah, here we go. If I go here, and if I change it to this, and then if I go back here, and then hit this magical button, and then hit this button, we'll be on break. So I'll be right back.